interlude.
Yeah.
There's a long interlude.
Apparently.
Well, we can be along. The red button is on. So
Okay.
Anyway, hey, there you are. You're there. What's going on? Welcome to a Man Up Monday, a Marijuana Monday, or whatever. Magnolia Green Monday, whatever you want to call it. Mid-sack. It was a solid day today. 65 and sunny. I'll take it.
Solid?
Solid. I'll take it. 65 and sunny is pretty good. 75 and sunny is kind of like the money. It's like
Jurassic 5's on the intro.
Yeah, on the intro.
More than solid.
Yeah, that's more. I'd say it's a step above solid.
Very good.
Above solid.
That's very
Step
good.
above solid. Maybe 2
No,
steps.
I think, very good.
Couple
Two
marks
steps.
above 2 steps.
You're working at very good hard.
Very good.
You know.
Very good
Tough credit.
is two
Tough
steps.
credit, that one. Anyway, the redoubtable one himself, Tom Izzo, the friend fixture. What do you call it?
Fixture.
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 Part of the show,
Part of the show. The Philly connection. Joe Russell. Joe the Hitman Russell's back in the house. And the highly
West
questionable
Virginia
one.
Philly.
The West Virginia Philly, right? Yeah,
West
I'm
Virginia
sorry.
Philly. Yeah, that's.
And of course, the highly
way of
questionable one, Arjun Miliaccio. Back to the sack.
Third, second
Segment
cousin,
one.
twice removed, not related.
We need to give your location and geographics.
What, from Boston? Bitter Boston?
VA via Boston.
VA via Boston. Yes, VA via
We have
Boston. Yeah.
West Virginia, Philly, by
Via
way of Germany.
Via
That's a
Germany.
hell of
Russell.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a Connect 4 right there.
New York through Maryland via Fredericksburg.
So yeah, the connections
Yeah.
run
And
deep.
now
They
we're-
run deep.
yeah.
Where, I have no idea. But anyway,
It's not a solid foundation.
it's not a solid foundation. I wouldn't say that. But
We
anyway,
call no land home
no, there you go.
because all land is home.
Yeah, men without country.
Where we lay our
We are
hat
men
is
without
fine.
country. We can't be countrymen with men without countries. Anyway, so segment one. Hey, guess what? We are about 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes.
Is the
Yeah.
deadline to slap the old FT on somebody? Old FT. The
Franchise?
franchise
Tag.
tag. Now wait, what's the first one? The exclusive or the non-exclusive?
Yes.
So it's the FTE or the FTN?
I think it's just
Non-exclusive. Non-exclusive. is two-
FTNE?
FTN?
Non-exclusive.
Okay. Okay.
FTN.
Franchise tag
Non
non-exclusive
versus
as
FT
opposed to the non-exclusive franchise tag.
Yes.
Okay.
Which are
Or
the same.
FTE exclusive, where you can't touch it.
So the exclusive is you get the league. You know,
can't
the,
touch 'em.
the max.
That's
or
the
whatever
max.
it
Yeah,
is.
you
average at the top.
Average
top
of the
five,
top
top five,
five,
right? Yeah. Or the non-exclusive, where it's the 2 first, where they can you have a chance to match the offer, or you get 2 first round
Right.
picks. That's
Yeah.
what we do. So
So
yeah.
basically, they can explore
Yeah.
deals with other.
Now, I
teams.
guess my question was, because you guys saw a lot of these today, was Pollard non-exclusive or was it exclusive?
exclusive.
All right, so
Exclusive.
you can't touch him. Okay.
I've never seen a
Josh
running back
Jacobs was
get that.
exclusive.
He was exclusive
Yeah.
too, right? You can't touch
Yeah.
him.
There was another guy
Were there
that
any
got that
non-exclusive? I guess is the question, because that's where someone
Evan
sneaks
Ingram,
in.
Evan Ingram got that.
Did
No,
he?
Non-exclusive?
exclusive.
Exclusive,
I
okay.
don't think a position player has ever been non-exclusive tagged. Have they? Mm-hmm. Who?
I don't remember who, but I remember teams, they got back 2 first round picks.
Or
and were
really?
excited, but yeah, it's
There's
happening.
2 reasons you do it. One, either you want the draft picks, or 2, you're trying to figure out
If
what
you
the
lose
actual
him,
value is.
look, honestly, it makes sense to do it because if you lose him, you get 2 first round draft picks.
Well, no.
That's
What I'm saying
better than
is,
you're probably going to get. You know what I mean?
so however long they've been working with this deal, basically what they're saying is we can't figure out the value between us. And what really happened was Deshaun Watson
Well-
screwed it all up with $230 million guaranteed. If there wasn't that deal out there,
Cleveland Browns
probably already
screwed
be
that up.
done.
I'm not going to fault that guy for going to get
Yeah.
the bag. I'm going to fault that organization. Are you
Yes.
fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? By the way, Cleveland ain't winning the Super Bowl.
that's a lot of massages. That's a
To not get a ring?
Yeah, well.
To not get a ring?
Yeah.
Because they ain't winning.
no, but
Cleveland's
yeah.
not winning. I don't want to hear it. They might get to the playoffs, but they ain't winning.
I
He's
don't know
not
how
better
Cleveland.
than-
How do you think Cleveland does that and then thinks people
mean,
would forget?
it-
Would
for-
you want that guy as your quarterback?
No!
Right.
I'm just saying. And the other thing is this. There are other options out there that are comparable to him.
To Deshaun? I think
Yes.
Deshaun.
All right, let me ask you this.
Everything
If
else, I
you-
don't want him on my team as my quarterback.
Forget that for a second. Where would you rate him just in the AFC right now? Because I know where I got him already. Where will you have him?
He's,
Now, okay,
he's
wait.
low. He's
Wait, dude,
especially now. We're talking
no,
now.
not now.
I'm saying before
Let's
last season.
talk about-
before you knew he was going to miss 13
Okay.
games.
Okay, before the
Before that happened.
massage.
But he had missed the full year of football.
Before that.
before
No,
massage.
before that,
no,
yeah.
yeah, before
Well, 'cause he was
massage
hurt in
game.
Houston. Yeah.
Like when he was
So,
actually playing
but-
in his prime or in his.
Yeah, but when
So
he-
in the AFC,
Yeah.
In the AFC, before last season started, he had,
he's like a Tua.
Where was he?
He's like a
No,
Tua.
you're crazy.
Why not?
well, oh, wait a minute, like a Tua?
No,
Like he's like comparable to Tua. Like,
no, he
like he's
carried
good.
He carried the Texans the entire time. You see it
Carried
now.
them to what?
To what?
What'd they ever fucking
They didn't
do?
win anything with
They
that.
had J.J. Watt,
DeAndre
people
Hopkins,
like
they
that.
had
No,
stuff.
no,
They
good
have-
shit.
no, but I'm saying
He's good.
He is good.
no,
He was
he's
good.
better than good.
All right, Tua might be better than good,
Okay.
but what does he do?
All right,
Let's start at the top and wait till you get to him, right? Like, you
Okay.
got Patrick Mahomes.
You give me your list, I'll give you mine.
Oh God, let's not list it up. Let's
Yeah,
not
he,
list
needs
it.
it. He wants us to discuss this.
I'm
He's
a-
not trying to list
Uh,
it.
yeah.
This is a discussion. Where do you rate him?
I know, but he wants us to get
Yeah.
through that list so we can stop when we get there.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah.
Because he doesn't have that list in his head right now.
Well,
No,
I
I
can
don't.
see it in his
Yeah,
eyes.
I
yeah.
have it in my head.
All right, then start with your
All right,
list.
fine.
We'll
All
go
right,
off
so
your
it's
list.
Patrick Mahomes.
You're the encyclopedia,
It's
sir.
Patrick Mahomes right now. It's
Lamar?
No, it's Burrow. Hold on, I'll get to him. It's Burrow. It's freaking Josh Allen. It's
No.
Lamar.
Josh Allen's not over Lamar.
He's got more playoff wins
Okay.
than Lamar.
Either way, they're ahead of what's his
They're
face.
ahead of the, I'm still going. I'm not
Yeah,
done.
I know.
I think.
Then
just-
there's him. Hold on, Lamar I have fourth. Okay. Then there's Herbert.
Herbert.
Okay, who right now?
That's a good five.
Okay, that's a good five right there. And then this is the
I
thing.
put Deshaun on Herbert level.
I'm saying
Then you
Herbert I
got
think is better.
5'6", 6'5".
Deshaun.
No,
Then
Deshaun
that's
Tua.
where it's where is
Deshaun,
where
Deshaun
are
and
they?
Tua aren't comparable.
Where are they? is
Not
my
even
question.
close.
Deshaun and Tua?
Not close.
Dude, when Tua's been healthy, he's had.
But
some-
not. But that's part of it. Deshaun didn't miss.
Lost again.
But they never won anything. They lost.
Did
Yeah,
Deshaun,
won.
did Deshaun
about
win
to.
it? Did he? Was he in the NFL? He was the MVP running.
I'm not talking about him.
I'm not
Like,
saying
I-
he wasn't. I'm just saying.
Come on,
that-
guys! Like Lamar is.
and
an
I'm not
MVP.
saying he's not better than Tua. I'm not saying
Lamar
that.
was an MVP.
I just
Okay,
gave you
who
five
else
that
is
I think
there?
right
Yeah, who
now.
else is there?
Going into last year, if
Okay,
I had
actually,
those
I take
five
this
ahead
back.
of him.
Who else is there?
Deshaun would have been above Justin Herbert.
Before last season? I don't think
Yes. Yeah.
You mean like before
Herbert's
any of
rookie
this
year.
shit ever
Yeah.
came out
Before
about him?
anything.
so. Herbert's rookie year, he threw for more touchdowns in a season than Deshaun ever has in his first year. And if it wasn't for that dickhead coach that had been
didn't
going
know
for
that.
on fourth and forever every fucking week, they'd have been in the playoffs. They missed the playoffs by one game.
Good
right?
argument.
Deshaun
saying, and he doesn't
Deshaun
have a
uses a little
defense.
something Herbert doesn't. Deshaun has some extra gear. He adds to
I'm not saying he's not a better runner, but I'm saying Herbert's a better passer.
Deshaun doesn't run like that though, does he?
No.
Yeah,
I mean-
not like Lamar does.
No, he's
Does-
not. Nobody's
does-
like Lamar.
no.
Does he run?
Not
like,
even Hurts
Does
is like
Herbert
Lamar.
move at all?
Just Josh Allen. Does he run like Josh Allen?
No.
No.
No, that's probably.
He doesn't even
Allen
run.
probably
He doesn't
is
even
Lamar.
run like Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
No.
Daniel Jones isn't even anywhere near this conversation.
He ran
Daniel
for-
Jones is like 15th on the list or
He ran for
20th.
700 yards. That was
20.
third in the
Daniel
NFL.
Jones is a 20th quarterback.
No, he's not.
No
15th
way.
or
He's
20th.
He
on
might
the
be top
list.
10.
He's better than 5th. He's better than that. I put him ahead of Dak right now.
You just named 6 in the AFC.
Okay,
I'm
well, then
saying
who
he's
else?
better than Todd, but that's 6. There's still 9 more to go. After that, there's a drop off. Wouldn't you agree? After those 6, there's a drop off.
Maybe a notch.
There's a drop off.
Just kidding. I'm not
No, there's a
gonna-
drop off. But then you go. And then if you go to the NFC, obviously you get your boy
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts.
You got your boy Hurts. And then after him, or Aaron Rodgers, wherever the fuck he is somewhere in there. And then
You got people like Dak and Kirk Cousins.
Dak, Kirk Cousins.
So like these aren't like amazing quarterbacks. That
Jared
Daniel
Goff,
Jo- like
I mean-
Daniel Jones is on that.
Jared
tier.
Goff had a hell of a year, but
But Daniel Jones is on that tier.
Daniel Jones had a hell of a year.
yeah, but no, he's not.
I mean,
But
they
I'm
would
saying,
had them going to the
I
final
said
8.
15 or 20.
He's higher than that.
15 or 20.
He's not in the top 10, but he's probably somewhere between 10 and 15.
He's right near 10.
It's not worth $40 million a year.
I think he is.
Is Geno Smith worth 35?
Because I think he's. I'll tell you what.
Nobody.
I'll tell you what.
Okay,
You
there
got
you go. I think he's just as good as Daniel Jones.
Geno Smith?
Yes.
Geno Smith's been horrible for almost
They
a
went
decade.
out in the same
He's been
round of the
horrible-
playoffs.
He's been horrible for almost a decade.
Actually, no, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they went out the same round of the playoffs.
The Seahawks?
Daniel Jones has been bad up until this year.
Seahawks lost
Daniel
first
Jones
round.
has been
Seahawks
vomit
lost in the
worthy
first
until
round.
Dayball came around.
Seahawks lost in the first round.
Yeah.
The Giants did not. The Giants won a playoff game.
Okay.
Oh, because they faced San Fran first. That's right.
No.
Yeah, the first round, Seattle went to San Fran, right?
Okay. Yeah. I thought you meant the Giants. I was like,
No,
yeah,
not
yeah.
them. No, Seattle. So anyway,
They
no,
actually
look,
they had a lead in the
look,
first
the
half.
point is, Cleveland fucked up on a massive level.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God.
On a massive
They overpaid
fucking
and
level.
fucked
They
everybody.
set themselves back a decade.
But they weren't overpaying him for a bum. The guy was losing.
No,
not
they,
worth-
they well overpaid.
He's not.
No,
worth
I'm
$230
saying
million.
no. He's not worth
Guaranteed.
That. What I'm saying is like, if you go all the way back to when he was in his prime, you would have paid that for him. But now you wouldn't.
He's
252.
25. or 6. He's not out of his prime.
But he's not anymore. I mean,
He never did anything
How
to
many
deserve
games?
the most money in the NFL.
He never even won a
most
league
guaranteed.
MVP. He
most
never won a league
guaranteed
MVP.
money.
Most guaranteed.
At least
Yeah.
Lamar won a league MVP.
But the only contract bigger than his is Mahomes, right? At 400,
Well, we have to look at
No,
it.
his is the biggest, guaranteed money-wise.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and the only
Total
contract
dollars, because Mahomes is like a 10-year
Yeah,
deal.
it's like 400.
Yeah, it's like a
$500
whatever,
million
whatever,
over 10
something
years
like
or
that.
something.
But he guaranteed
it's
money. His
450.
is like 210.
Which is
this
crazy.
kid is 230. Give me a fucking break. He's no Mahomes.
Cleveland.
He wasn't a Brady. He wasn't any of these fucking
such a
guys.
mistake.
He wasn't a Drew Brees.
And I'm
No,
saying
he
he was
is a
good.
mistake.
He was good.
But he is.
I didn't say he wasn't good. Good isn't fucking.
I know. I'm talking to Joel.
$230 million.
Joel is arguing that he's really good.
No. I'm
That's
arguing
great.
that before he sat out for damn near 2 seasons. Before he
Can
sat
I-
out for damn near 2 seasons.
Let me put this into context.
He was one of the top quarterbacks
But
in the
to
league.
take him on with all that baggage, and
He was definitely in the top 10.
but you gave him that money with all those suits pending. You got to think this guy's probably a head case, right? Like you have.
Oh,
to
yeah. For the
like,
Browns
they
now,
paid
it's a
him,
complete dumbass
But even
move.
when they did it, they knew about that shit.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying, I think what you all are getting confused is I'm saying what the Browns got, they were nowhere near worth that. What he was before, even then, you're saying it's probably
Yeah,
worth a little
even then
more, but I'm saying like it's closer than what you all are saying.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Let me put this into context for you. This is how ridiculous this is. In his entire playing career, Tom Brady made $323 million.
That doesn't even matter. Tom
It
Brady's
does
gonna
matter. Don't tell me that doesn't matter.
He's
Absolutely,
played for
that
1,000
matters.
years.
It doesn't.
Like,
he never.
His first
He
contract
was
like,
never.
they
Dude,
paid
he won
him in,
3
like-
league in the 3 years he won MVP. He wasn't the highest paid quarterback in
So
the
why are you
league.
saying that it doesn't matter?
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Because how many contracts
Is
have come and
he-
gone? How many
Are
times
you
does
gonna
salary
tell
cap
me-
get raised? What I'm saying is Tom Brady only made that amount of money in his career because at the beginning of his career,
They were still making
they
a lot of
weren't
money.
paying that kind of money.
They were still. Drew Bledsoe, who he replaced, had $100 million guaranteed.
No, because even
No, that was not a
dude.
guarantee.
Even,
Guaranteed
even
deal.
over the past 3 years, Tom Brady's been like the
Look up
20.
the I want to
Tom Brady's way down the list on how much he's making. Even
still
But
is.
he always took less too.
that's what he's talking
That's what I'm
about.
saying.
That's not comparable to a top
It is
guy.
comparable. How could you
Okay,
say?
take Deshaun Watson out of it. You compare Brady and Mahomes, and you say, "Oh, Brady didn't get paid what he's worth." It's not because he couldn't have got top dollar. It's because he never took
The
it.
bottom line
And
is.
the
The
contract
bottom line
was
is.
a million
The
years
bottom
ago.
line is. Are you telling me he's worth Tom Brady money?
Who's worth Tom Brady?
Deshaun Watson, because he's got
No,
it.
fuck no,
He's
that's-
got
And he
it.
never was.
He
No,
never
I've been
was.
arguing
Even
the
at
whole
his
time
peak, he
that
never
the
was.
Browns should never give that
This is
guy
my point.
anything.
They set themselves
You
back
haven't
10
been
years.
arguing that.
Yeah,
You're
said.
arguing that like, hey, when they paid for
No.
him, I mean, you thought he was going to come in and be pretty good for
No,
that.
no, that's what you're saying. I said.
That is what you
That's
said.
not what I said.
Run it back.
Right.
No.
So you're telling me we're arguing with ourselves about this?
Kind of.
No,
Because what I said.
No.
No,
Don't
yeah.
you do that.
What I said.
Biggest exit I've ever seen in my
Oh my
life.
God! Wow.
Like, if you go
General Patton, just
a trap
head
door.
for the hills. It's Patton. Go.
All right, just because you're talking doesn't make you right.
It's like that Austin Powers where he hits the button and the seat goes back.
What I'm saying is Deshaun Watson
Top Gun. Eat
was a top 5-10 quarterback in the league. He's not that anymore. They paid him way more than that.
They paid
Okay.
him more guaranteed
So they
money
shouldn't
than
have done that.
Patrick Mahomes.
Again, been arguing Cleveland should not
So
have
now,
done that.
what you're saying is you're saying everything we just said and have been saying that the whole time?
Yes.
No.
I said
No, dude.
my argument had a caveat.
You
Like I
just told
said,
all of our argument.
You just
You just said all of
I-
our
I'm saying
I
if I'm
literally
Cleveland,
asked
I
you a
can see how
question.
you would look back when
You
do it.
said Tom Brady never. I'm like, okay, so you're telling me he's worth Tom Brady money then?
No,
'Cause
what I'm
that's
saying
what Tom
is-
Brady was worth.
No, what you'd have to
Tom
say
Brady
is
was worth that 10 years ago. He never got
What
it.
you were saying is what you should have said is he worth Patrick Mahomes money because that's a
Tom
new
Brady's the
deal
GOAT.
in a new year, and it would be more
Is
accurate
that or is that
compared
not
to what people
GOAT?
get paid.
Let me ask you a question. Forget
not what Tom Brady got
take
paid.
names out of it. Take names out of it.
25
What do you
years
think
ago.
the GOAT? What do you think the GOAT at a position who's still playing at that level should get for guaranteed money?
Well, a goat.
The
Yes,
GOAT.
Like if the
Any
GOAT is still
GOAT.
playing.
If the GOAT's still
So
playing-
not Tom Brady last year or the year before.
The year before Tom Brady should have won the
he is the
MVP. He led the league in touchdowns
Greatest
and
of all
yards.
time means of all
At
time.
50
Okay.
You can't say that.
But he's
Go
not
to
at
25.
prime level.
Of course,
You're not
but he's
giving
still
He
prime
led
level.
the NFL. How's that not? If that's not prime level, what is?
Well, no,
Last year
his
he was
prime.
not at prime level.
Last year
And
he had
the
no
Brady
line,
prime.
no running game, no tight end.
Are you going to make any more excuses for him?
Those are facts.
Okay, look.
Those are facts. They're not
He
excuses.
didn't even play for the Patriots.
He still was putting the NFL in
for the
passing.
Bucs.
What the hell are you talking about?
Almost every team still would have been like, yeah, would have rather had Tom.
Absolutely. Give me a
There's
fucking
a few.
break.
There's a few.
Oh, Tom Brady than Deshaun Watson?
Tom Brady.
Yes.
Tom Brady than most quarterbacks.
Most
in the
quarterbacks
NFL.
in the league. He was third in the league in passing last year with none of that
No,
shit.
let's
At
just-
45.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Oh my God, you're the one. Oh my God, you know how you not getting
Even
this?
Tom Brady knew. That's why he retired.
Knew what?
He was done.
He wasn't done. He had nothing around him. They the fuck he walked.
When
that
you
team.
say I'm
he
retired,
won 4 games
that's
in the
when
last
you're
2
done.
minutes.
That's like the
No.
definition.
Okay.
He's done.
Right
His
now-
offensive
right
line
now-
sucks.
Right now, this is a pointless argument.
That's true.
We're talking about quarterbacks right now.
I asked if this guy was worth Tom Brady
Right.
money, and he said
we
no.
already established
He's
Joel-
getting
Joel
Tom Brady
started
money.
an argument and then turned away from it. So
No, he didn't hit the eject.
he was like,
Nah.
I mean,
was like,
Deshaun Watson.
Joel?
Play the
Deshaun
tape,
Watson
play
was
the
Joel.
We're
Play
gonna go
the
back
tape.
and
We're
listen
gonna. This
to
is
it.
gonna. Everybody's gonna see this.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with
his
that.
daughter's gonna see it.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so what was the point of this? Are we talking solid and good?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. We're gonna get.
We
To it.
were so what we were doing basically is saying like Deshaun Watson is a bum. He's awful. Cleveland should never have signed him. That's the worst move that you could have made.
That was a bad move.
That was
It
that was
a
DUM
historically.
dumb.
It was a historically bad move.
Yeah.
So
It was a historically bad move.
And with all that
And
guaranteed
all
money,
that guarantee. They are so tight. Are you kidding me?
what do? They just have to roll.
They have to roll with it. What the fuck they gonna do? What else they gonna do?
Do you think he can be decent? Because when he came back, he did not look good.
he didn't.
But he had been out
I know.
that long.
But
I
can
think
he
he'll
get
be.
back?
All right, look. I
You'll
think
know
he'll
next
be.
year.
I think he'll be
We'll know
better
next
next
I'm
year,
asking-
but it
I'm
ain't gonna
asking your
matter.
opinion.
I think he'll be better next year, but it won't matter. It won't matter.
Who watched
Well, the
enough
good
of
thing
He's
is
not
we'll
gonna be
know
better
next
than he
year,
is.
though.
who watched enough of Cleveland to even know? Like,
That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
Patriots
like,
actually.
But the
nobody's-
highlights I saw
nobody's
of
tuning
him,
in for that.
like, not good.
Yeah.
No, but I was just saying, like with a full off season, he's going to start from day one. He'll be better. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter.
Who's he
But
throwing the
I
ball
mean,
to?
imagine
Like,
Jacoby Brissett is your quarterback, okay, and you're actually a halfway decent team.
You were competitive.
and then
You were
you bring in
competitive.
your 250 million guaranteed quarterback, and he can't get it done with fucking Nick Chubb.
And
Yeah.
Amari Cooper on
And
the
Amari Cooper,
outside,
like-
Yeah, that's
and
right. That is
Kareem
a
Hunt,
good
the other guy. I'm
Yeah,
saying,
like if he couldn't get it together,
Tom Brady's
in
won
6
Super Bowls in
games,
less than that.
I don't know that this year's going to be different, but maybe.
no, I think he'll
maybe
be
I'm
better. 'Cause-
underestimating
No,
that
he was
layoff.
out. You still look. I don't care who you got around you. If you haven't played in 2 years, you haven't played in 2 years. You haven't taken a hit. You haven't stood in their pocket and tried to go through. You haven't done shit in 2 years.
Do you
at-
think
at
there's
that
a different
speed.
way they could have like layered him in?
Yeah. They should let Jacoby keep rolling.
I don't think they should have played him.
And when they're out of,
You
when
think
they're,
just let him
let
sit
it
out?
let him ride, let it ride out. Because honestly, he wasn't going to be what you wanted him to be in 4 games.
But I wonder.
No way.
I wonder if like the players' union would allow that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's getting paid.
I know,
of course
but-
they would. You just say he's Jacoby's backup. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean,
he's the
you can
backup
still-
quarterback.
I'm saying if I'm Cleveland,
That's how you list him on the depth chart. You move on.
if I'm Cleveland, and
You don't
now,
start
now
as
again,
that.
they were
It's not that
still
simple.
now again. To be fair to Cleveland, they were
players' union has power.
they were still mathematically
Oh,
alive when he came back, right, for the playoffs.
I think so.
They were still mathematically in it.
They look good.
Which
at
is
some
why
points
they
this year.
rolled. Which is why they pulled the trigger because they're like, we have a shot to get in this thing. And what? No, that I get. I get that. Now he didn't deliver. Okay.
Right.
But I think that was as much to do with he hadn't played in almost 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't give a
So
fuck.
now
who you
you're
put around
making
the
the
guy.
argument that he's going to be good.
I said he's going to be better next year with a full off season under his belt. Is what
So
I said.
you give me
I'm
shit.
not saying. Let
What's
me
that
finish
based
my
on?
argument.
But what is that based on?
I'm saying because
This was
he'll
a
have
new
a
question.
full
This was a
off
new question.
season.
But
where
that's
he's gonna
based on
play.
what you saw in Houston, right?
No, it's based on what I saw in the. He played in preseason this
Oh,
year.
come on. Nobody preseason doesn't count.
He played. It's
No,
not
but-
that it
no, but
counts.
to say he's going to be better next year than he was this year is not to say
It's not to
he was
say
going to be Tom Brady.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying he'll be better.
I didn't say he was going to be Tom Brady. I'm just saying the
he'll be-
reason you're
he'll be
saying that
better.
is because he once was really good.
Yeah, he was good in Houston.
Yeah, and he had his moments.
It was
but
really
he just
good.
wasn't.
That's all I was trying to say, and I may not have said it very well. But
That's
when
not
we
what
go
I was
back and
trying
watch
to
the
say.
tape,
I think it goes deeper than that.
No.
We're on a new argument now, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Will
fine.
he be good next year?
Anyway.
So let's kick that off with good. Is Derek Carr good or solid?
I think he's good.
I don't think so. I think he's solid. I feel weird calling him solid.
I think he's good because I think Josh McDaniels is the one who fucked him up this year. Last year, he took that team to the playoffs, and they had all kinds of shit going on. He got that team together. He's got his stats overall. His 8 years have been good. He just hasn't had a lot of talent. He hasn't had until last year before Josh. 2 years ago, he hadn't had a ton of talent around him. And then he gets
I feel like he's always had
and his
a tight
coaching,
end
and I don't think his
receiver
coaching has
and
been
a running back. I always feel like he's had decent talent for the Raiders.
He still doesn't have a defense.
Do you have something for Derek Carr? I feel like you like him or something.
No, I think he's
I
good.
actually agree with
I don't think he's
RJ.
great.
I'm going to put him in.
I think
I'll put
he's
him
good.
into good.
I think he's
I
good.
won't put him
because
in
he made it. He took a team to a playoff
I'm
game with
gonna
no
piss
defense.
you off because I'm
you know,
gonna
look,
say-
Josh McDaniels coming in there still didn't fix the problem that they didn't have a defense. In fact, they might have been worse this year than they were.
Yeah, but if you watch some of the
So-
games that were lost, Derek Carr lost those games.
he didn't lose every one of those games.
Not every one of those games.
Your defense has.
But
If
I
you're up
watched him
20-something
throw-
points, your defense has to do. There's some culpability there.
I mean, he's been to Pro Bowls.
He
Derek
has
Carr's
been to multiple Pro Bowls. He's a good quarterback. He's not
He's
a great
good
quarterback.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think he's better than Aaron Rodgers, but we're talking about the Jets scenarios. Like
definitely not.
I said, the reason
I don't
the
know.
Jets,
I don't-
the
I'd
reason the
rather
Jets
have-
would have been better off getting him than Aaron was one because he was younger. Two, you didn't have to give up assets to get him.
That's true.
So what you were and three, that team had a defense. The Raiders didn't have
Yeah,
a
but you
defense.
I also
but
don't think you
what
know
could
what you're going
Derek
to get
Carr
with Aaron
do?
Rodgers
You don't.
anymore.
No, I don't either, and I
You
agree with you
don't-
there.
you
I'm just
don't
saying
know
that.
with anybody.
I'm just saying.
His
I
dark-
think
that
the one thing
dark
that
room
David
tree
Carr's
fucked
never
him up.
had, or Derek Carr rather, is a good defense. He's never had a good defense.
Yeah, but okay.
So you got to have a good defense to win.
But at the same time,
I don't
you
care.
said, in the same breath, you also said that the Raiders should go after Aaron Rodgers.
If he's gone, because he's now gone, yes, they
Right.
should go after him. I don't think they should let Carr go, but since he's gone,
I think they did
yeah.
Carr a favor. I think the Raiders know who
I
they
got
are.
news for you. The Raiders are going to regret this decision.
No. I think they know what they're doing. They're going
I
to
don't
go.
think
They're
they
going
know
to go
what
pick
they're
up some
doing.
more
And I know-
picks.
and I know the head
They're
coach.
starting over.
They don't. Why would you?
I
They're
don't think
starting
I don't
over.
think Derek Carr is that good.
I think they're
I
starting
think he's
over.
solid.
Their problem was never on offense; it was on defense.
I know they.
They
no,
still
their
scored
problem
a lot of
was
points.
John Gruden and Mike Mayock
Yeah.
drafting
Yeah.
Cleveland Farrell and
You have
trading
like
trading.
three. You have like
Yeah.
3 top position players in your offense.
And they made the playoffs the year before. They lost at Cincinnati by like 6 points. It's just they went to the Super Bowl. There's no shame in that.
I still.
There's
think,
no shame in
I
that.
still think Derek Carr was as much to blame for those losses.
I blame the defense. When you give up that
Yeah.
many leads, it's the defense. That
So-
many times, it's the defense.
So you're saying
I'm not saying he wasn't
solid.
I'm not saying he didn't make
Yeah, I'm saying
mistakes.
solid because of that.
I'm saying good because of multiple Pro Bowls, and he took that team with no defense. To the
I don't think Derek Carr is going to get any better. And I know you said he's an ascending player.
I do think he's still ascending. He's only 29. Your prime is 30.
no,
He's
he's
20.
26.
Is he 26?
Derek Carr's only 26.
He's that young?
Man,
no,
I'm
he's
wrong,
getting.
man.
No,
He
wait,
could be.
No, he can't.
Did he sign an early contract with
no,
that?
no.
He
I
can't
think
be.
I'm off.
He's probably closer to 30, I think.
Let's split the difference.
Let's call it 30.
We'll call it 28.
Okay, you could be right there too. I'm just saying Carr. Let me see.
So he went to the Saints.
Derek
Who's the
Carr.
quarterback
Well, so
coach down there?
I don't know, but he was the Dennis Allen is the head coach.
I mean, you go
And that
from,
was the
okay,
defensive
so you're
coordinator
telling me
in
you're
Oakland.
working with one of the
Derek
most
Carr is 31, just turned 31.
You're
Jesus.
working with one of the most successful offensive coordinators in the history of the NFL, and
Who?
Josh McDaniels.
I'll get the
If you
get
look
out of
at-
here.
all right,
Josh
is that not
McDaniels sucks.
If you look at Derek Carr's
He's
career
a very
stats,
successful offensive coordinator.
Right now-
Suck. With Bill Belichick, sure he is.
let me.
Belichick wasn't fucking with the offense.
No, I know.
That was
but I'm
Tom
saying,
Brady's offense.
Yeah,
Belichick
okay,
admitted
there
that.
you go. Okay, with Brady, whatever. McDaniel.
He left and the offense sucked. So yeah, and then the Tampa goes, "Where's the fucking Super Bowl?" Yeah, I don't know. Where am I
then-
getting that from?
And you know,
Where am I? Whose ass am I pulling that one?
And
out?
in the
Where's
meantime-
the NFL fact book.
Last year, the offense wasn't that bad.
The second he still led the league in passing.
No, I'm talking about McDaniels with Mac Jones was good.
The first year was decent.
yeah, you got him in the
was
Pro Bowl,
decent.
right?
And then he left, and they brought fucking Patty Matt and Joe Judge
Which,
in.
by the way, there's no way the Eagles are doing this.
Why
I-
why
they
did you
better
say
not.
that?
They're not that
Are
stupid.
there whispers?
Yeah, there's somebody
They're not
saying
that
like
stupid.
he's getting a look as the Eagles like linebacker coach or something.
If it's that,
Yeah, who cares?
that's
No,
not a big
fuck
deal.
No, I don't want. That
You don't want to
guy
measure your
on my
head. You
team.
don't want to measure defensive
I don't want
coordinator.
that guy-
Imagine if they hired him for OC.
No, shut up.
He'd have a heart.
Oh, God, he would ruin
He'd got
Jalen
suicide watch, and I wouldn't blame him.
He would ruin Jalen Hurts.
Well, I think he's got beef with DeMar, or not. He's got beef with Slay, too. They went at it. Like Slay said something like, he named off like 5 corners that he trained with, and he's like, "You're not on that level." And him and Patricia
Here's
have
what I would.
serious
All right,
beef.
you tell me.
I don't want Darius. I don't want him thinking about.
Let me throw this out at you. You tell me what you think of it, because we're talking about good versus solid here. This is the thing. And when you look at his numbers, his career right now, Derek Carr right now.
Yeah, okay.
He is currently
64.
he completes almost 65% of his passes, 64.6, 35,000 yards, 217 touchdowns, 99 interceptions. His QBR, his rating rather, is 91.8.
That is.
If you're
that is
91.8,
good.
you're good.
That is good.
That's not solid. That's good. If you're over 90,
good.
you're good. So I'm saying he's
And
good.
he has a chance to be really good with the Jets.
And he's also got a ton of game-winning drives as I look here.
I mean, I'm telling you, he's never had a defense. And name me the best coach he's had. Who's the best coach he's really had? He's only been to one playoff. I mean, maybe the best coach he's had.
John
All right, but he's going to the Saints. What's a great coach down there?
I think the Saints.
Dennis Allen is the coach down there right now.
Is he good?
He was a defensive coordinator for the Raiders back in the day. So,
Well, who's their offensive?
when they drafted Carr.
Because, I mean, they actually, the Saints actually did halfway decent with Jameis Winston and Andy Dalton.
Their defense was stellar, too. They got a good defense, the Saints.
I think he made the right move.
I think he did, too, because the NFC is easier to get out of than the AFC.
Not only that, but he went to a good defense.
I'm saying they have a good defense.
Yeah.
They do. They traditionally have a good defense.
Yeah, they played us
last
tough this
year.
Yeah, they usually finish in the top 10
Actually, we got one
top
of their
15.
best. We got one of their best defenders, Gardner Johnson.
last year.
But he's a he's a
So
free
last
agent.
year he only completed 60% of his passes.
Yeah, that's the Josh McDaniels effect.
24 TDs, 14 picks, which isn't good, but
That's
it's
ugly.
not bad. That's a
Not
lot
the
of
worst
picks.
I saw.
14
that's a lot of
picks.
picks.
What was the most?
Dak,
17?
Dak.
Oh yeah,
Was
he
it
did.
7? Yeah, Dak.
Dak,
Yeah.
and he played how many less games?
5.
I feel that guy. Cool. Good thing Mike McCarthy's going to fix that right up.
Yeah.
So last year his rating was 86. Last year's rating was 86, which is now you're getting in the solid range.
For his career, he's good.
Yeah.
91.8 is good. That's not solid.
He's got some good young receivers.
You know, I
to throw the
think
ball
I
to.
have
Well,
to
what's his
admit-
name? If Thomas ever comes back, which brother? You see what he tweeted today?
No.
Thank you, Lord. When they sit with a picture of David Carr in it, Derek
Okay.
Oh,
Carr.
please shut up
Yeah.
and get on the field.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's got to. Well, I think he will now.
Yeah.
There's a guy
Now
that can
he's
get
gonna
the
be on the
ball.
field. Yeah.
There's a guy actually throw me a
And
pass.
Olave's good.
Olave is good.
No, okay, so I will
I really
concede.
like
I
him.
will
Alvin
concede.
Kamara.
Yeah.
I will
Imagine
concede.
that.
He'll have somebody throw the ball.
Throw
in
the
the
ball to
backfield,
him.
too.
I will
Yeah.
concede. I think you're right. I think he's good.
He is
All
good.
right.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, this is going to piss you off.
What?
What?
The next quarterback on the solid or good, Danny Dimes.
Oh, he's good.
I think he's good.
He's solid.
No, he's good.
What has he done?
Pro Bowl. I mean, playoff second round this year when he finally had
Okay,
a
this year.
rookie
But
year. He had
before that-
his good rookie. He had a good rookie year.
Come
He
on.
did.
He did. He threw.
Why don't you look at Danny Dimes' lifetime stats?
He had 3 coaches in 3 years. That's 3 different systems.
But-
what quarterback?
No offensive line.
No
no
offensive
weapons.
line.
Okay.
No nothing. What
We're
are you
not talking about. We're not talking about all the excuses you want to make.
Well, how was Jalen
What
Hurts
we're
before he got
talking
those
about-
receivers?
How
was
Jalen
Jalen-
Hurts was good. He's been good.
So is this guy?
Okay,
has had,
his first
he's
year
had
solid.
How many coaches?
Jalen Hurts' first year solid.
How many coaches?
Second year good.
How many coaches has he had?
And now
though?
he's elite.
How many coaches has he had though? He's had 1.
No.
His first year,
I said his first year was solid.
Jalen Hurts. What did he do?
What did
He came in late for what you call it. He won
He didn't do
a game
shit.
versus Saints.
That made him solid. I don't think. So.
No, I mean that's when you knew he was coming on. You
I'm
knew
looking
like
for
this
these
is our
stats
guy.
for Daniel. I don't know why I can't get him to come on.
Just click on his name.
I mean, I'm not saying he was the greatest quarterback in the league or even good status. I
All
said
I'm
he was
saying is
solid.
this kid had 3 coaches and three head coaches in 3 years. How do you change to 3 different systems in 3 years and be good? When you have no one to throw to
That's
on
what
top
I'm
of it,
saying.
and I'm saying
No,
it wasn't
we're
his
agreeing.
fault. I'm saying it
okay.
wasn't his fault.
That's what made him solid.
I'm saying he's good.
No,
He is good now.
he had
Okay.
3
Okay.
different. Here, let me repeat your
Okay.
argument back to you.
Yeah.
He had 3 different coaches in 3 years.
Yeah.
So he didn't put up any numbers. So that's why I
That's
consider
not
him
his
solid.
fault. Well, that's not his fault.
So your same argument.
No,
you say it back the other
I'm
way.
saying it's not
I
his
can
fault.
say it for
You're
solid.
saying he's the reason for that. I'm saying his coaches kept changing as the reason for that.
He
That's
is
different.
also the reason.
No,
for
he's
that.
not the reason. What quarterback could have done good in
Okay,
that
so his
scenario?
first year
Yeah.
that you say sucked,
Yeah.
was basically better than Derek Carr's year this year.
Yeah, it was.
24 TDs, 12 picks. And that was when he was bad with the picks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was his first year. Not bad.
So they got okay. So you're saying Derek Carr, come on.
Well, you call him good.
I think.
No, that's not a no because we said Derek Carr good over his career.
Right.
We didn't say Derek Carr last year was good.
I'm saying.
No.
You just gave me a solid stat.
No. So you said, what has he done before last year?
So that's one solid year. That's not a good year.
24
That was
and
a good
12 is
year.
That's
a
not
good
a good year.
Why
2
not?
to 1 intercept. That's
In
a good
your,
year.
not a good
rookie
year.
In
year?
your rookie year.
That's
I
a
don't-
great fucking rookie year.
Actually,
No,
it is.
no, no.
Rookie year,
Peyton
that's a
Manning did his
great
rookie
one.
year.
No, wait.
Peyton Manning
They
threw
made
28
30
picks.
picks.
28
We
We
picks in
didn't
his rookie
say
year.
okay, he's a rookie. Okay, he's this.
That's a
We
good
said
year.
Is it good or solid? It doesn't
That's
matter if
good.
he's a
No,
rookie.
we're
or
talking
not.
about his whole body of work. When your rookie year is that,
No, but I'm saying
that's really fucking good.
That's good for a rookie.
Then you combine that with the year he had last year, the 2 years in between. He did that with Ben fucking McAdoo as his coach.
Okay, but again, he had a solid year with a bad coach.
He had a good year.
I think that's a good year
That's
as
a
a rookie
good year.
season.
That's a good year for a rookie.
I was excited about him when I saw it.
That's a good year for a rookie. You know how I know that? His numbers are better than Mac Jones' rookie year, and Mac Jones got
And
the Pro
guess
Bowl.
what his completion
But both of
percentage
these
is? Guess
guys
what his
start.
completion percentage is over the course of his whole year?
Okay, what about...
Guess what it is?
No,
It's the
tell me
same
his
as Derek
career.
Carr's.
Tell me his career.
64.
What's his QBR?
What's his
86.5.
Derek Carr's was 91.
Okay, but we're talking about the
How many,
years
how many
with no
yards?
coaches and no
how many
weapons.
yards has he got there? How many years is it to how many yards?
I hate when he has to do
He's
this.
got 11,600 yards.
That's over 3 years.
4 seasons.
4 seasons.
So that's over 4 years.
With no weapons in the passing game.
Yeah.
Listen,
No.
There's some
Give
injury in
him
there.
give him
4
Devontae Adams
years,
and tell me what he does with them.
averages less than
Give him a
3,000
tight end.
yards. Like,
Give him a
averages
tight-
less than 3,000 yards a season.
Give him Hunter Henry for a
In
tight
a
end.
season where Dak throws for 5,000.
Dak has all kinds of weapons.
Well, so in
Dak
one
has
year,
all. When did Dak do that with his fucking lineup?
in 1 year he only
Give me
had
his-
11
All right, well-
games. He only played 11 games 2 years ago.
Who? Danny?
Okay. All these guys get hurt. You don't think
Everybody gets
Derek
hurt
Carr
sometime.
missed games in that stretch?
I'm just saying that overall, I
This
think
year,
he's
Derek
good.
Carr didn't get hurt this year.
No, I'm saying you go back and all those numbers that we got. You think he missed no games?
Derek Carr's been in the league longer than
That's why I'm saying.
longer.
That's why I'm saying you can't say like, well, he missed some games, and then not say Derek Carr missed some games. We're going
I'm
through
not,
their
I'm
whole.
not, I'm
we're-
not arguing Derek Carr's not
No, I'm
good.
saying apples to apples.
I think Danny Dimes is good.
I think
He's
he's
proven
good.
he's good.
No,
He's
solid.
one. He's done. No, he's good. He's not
solid.
solid.
Last year his QBR was 92.5.
That's good.
That's last year. That's not the whole body of work.
He's had 4 fucking head coaches.
Okay,
in 5
what does he
years.
want? Like, what's he get? A cookie?
I'm sorry. No, he
Like
no,
a prize
no,
money?
So here's the
no,
thing,
he
I
doesn't
think-
get a cookie, but what he doesn't do is you can't judge him on that.
Yeah.
And you still can't judge him because he still doesn't have a number 1 receiver. What happened to your boy when he got a number 1?
No.
He went from solid to good.
Correct.
Because
There you
he's
go.
good.
He's already good.
No, if he gets a receiver, he can go from solid to good too.
He had 24 and 12 as a
You keep
rookie
making my
with no
point.
number 1.
You
That's
keep
better.
making
Jalen
my
Hurts didn't
point.
do that with no number 1.
Jalen Hurts didn't have number ones to
No,
throw
I'm
the
saying,
ball to.
he didn't
get it
either.
until last year. He got Devontae.
He did. He still doesn't have a number 1. He still doesn't have a. He never have a 2. Okay, give me a fucking break. Slayton is at best a 3, and that might be stretching it. That might be stretching it. This dude's got 2 fucking Pro Bowlers on the outside, and his tight end is borderline Pro Bowler, and he has the best offensive line in the fucking league. It's like Dak on steroids. It was your boy delivered. Dak didn't.
Yeah, but Danny Dimes wasn't even there.
Danny Dimes has never had 1 fucking tenth of the talent to work with that your boy is working with right now. Never.
Especially the offensive
Not even
line.
oh
He gets to
my
have
God.
tea parties back there.
But you're making my point.
No,
No,
I'm
You're
not.
giving
not.
me
We're
all the
defending him.
reasons.
Look, if you're
you're
telling
giving me
me
all the
if you're
reasons
telling
that
me-
he has solid stats and he's
He
a
has
solid
good
player.
stats.
No, we're not
Until
talking
he
about
makes
the
the
stats.
jump, he's solid. He's
No,
not
no,
made
no,
a
no.
jump.
So
you
look-
say he made the jump to elite this year? Good.
No,
I
we
didn't
said
say
good.
elite. I said good.
But
No,
you're
we said
taking
elite.
3 years of the guy, not the
No,
one good
I'm
year.
looking
and
at this
the
year and
2
going, I think that's who he is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Does
saying.
you think that's who he is?
I
going
think
forward?
that's who he is. And if
Yeah.
you give him talent, he'll be better
He'll
than
be
good.
better.
If that's who he is he worth $40 million
Yes.
at 24
Yes.
and 12?
Yes.
No,
he
24
is.
and 12 was his rookie
That's his
year.
rookie year alone.
What was this year?
Last year, you're gonna say this is good. He had 15 TD passes, 5 picks, 7 rushing
yards,
touchdowns, and 700
yards.
rushing
So
yards.
15 and 5.
Yep. And then
Because
22.
he's a quarterback.
Yep. He has no weapons. 3-1. That's a 3-1.
Sterling
touchdown
Shepard
ratio.
gone for the year. Darius Slayton's is number 1.
Who's not
Richie
number 1?
James, practice squad, 6th-round pick.
That's a
He's
solid
his
stat
number
line.
2.
That's a good stat line.
Really?
3-1.
So what's Tom
3
Brady
to
do
1?
with those guys? Tom Brady goes and wins the Super Bowl
He's
with
not
bums like
Tom
that.
Brady.
No, not with Derek.
He's
not
not-
with no line and no
you have
tight
to have a
end.
line.
Tom Brady always had
Yeah,
somebody
you
good
gotta
out
have a
there.
line at least.
So
you have a line.
Saquon, he was just hanging out.
Saquon was his
Saquon's a
first
good
year.
running
That's the
back.
other
He
thing. This is
catches
the first time
the ball
he
out of the backfield.
When was the last time before this year that Saquon was healthy?
He's had games.
When did he
He's had
play a
games.
healthy?
His rookie
what is
year.
that?
His rookie year, he had
He's
games.
had 2 healthy seasons out of 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
6. We're
Yeah,
talking about
this was
3
his
in the
6th
last
year.
I
He
don't
was
think
not
it's
healthy
6.
3 of the
No,
last
it's
4
not
years.
6.
This is his 4th year, I think.
Yeah.
1 out of 4.
Yeah. 2 out of 4 because you said 2.
I thought he was in
He
his
had a
5th
good
year.
rookie year.
Yeah, and he had a good year this year.
That's 2 years in the
good
middle. He
years.
didn't even play.
So what do you think about Saquon?
I think he's great.
Okay.
I think he's a
He
top 3
basically
back.
did the same thing that Daniel Jones did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
he was
he
injured.
did.
That's different. Daniel Jones wasn't injured.
No, he
except
had
for
3 different head coaches.
just
Might as
mentally,
well be
mentally
injured.
fragile.
Why can't
No, he's not mentally. He persevered through all of
Oh,
it.
get out of here.
Of course he did. He didn't quit and go suck his thumb. No, he came back with a 4th head coach. Was like, all right, let's do this again.
Dude, that's true, dude.
That
He
is
just
true.
had to. He did have to.
He
take
had to
it.
get the shit kicked out of him for 4 years
And still-
because he had coaching staffs that didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
None.
All right. Okay.
A GM that didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Don't tell me Joe Judge
In
knew
New
what he was
York.
doing.
In
Don't
New
even
York.
try
No,
to
no,
tell
I'm
me
not
Joe
saying
Judge
that.
knew
What
he
I'm
was
saying
doing.
is that you guys are like acting like he saved the world.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he did a great job given the shit hand he got dealt.
He walked on water all
Given
the way
no,
to good.
I'm saying given the shitty hand he got dealt, he did a great job.
Get out of here. No,
I'm not getting out. I'll stay right here and I'll
No,
say it again.
he's
He did
solid.
a great job.
he's solid.
Okay,
He's
so
not solid, he's
here's
solid.
here's Jalen Hurts, okay? So 77 rating in 2020, 87 rating in 2021, 2022, 101.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the improvements to the team.
And the improvements that he made. Jalen Hurts grew too.
Okay, sure. I
It
agree
wasn't
with
just
that.
like the
I
only
agree with
person
that.
that.
But like Jalen Hurts was good. That's why that happened. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, his rookie year he was solid. He made a transition
yeah.
every year. He's made progress. Danny Dimes hasn't made progress every single year.
I'd argue he has.
I think he has.
think he has.
Really,
By the way, how are you supposed to make progress when the offense keeps fucking changing every year?
that's why he's solid.
That's not so. No, that's why he's good.
That's how
That's
people-
why he's good.
that's how people-
That there is why he's good.
That's why he's solid.
No, that's why he's good. He was in the final 8 this year. That's all I'm saying.
To me, I feel like if you were solid and all that shit was happening, you'd suck.
You'd suck.
They
Because you
did
could-
suck.
No,
He
no, I'm talking
didn't.
about
They
like,
sucked for a
personally.
while.
By the way, it was
Talking
5
about-
years. 5 years for Saquon. 5.
Fine.
That's not 6.
It's not 4 either.
Just
Well, Price is right. We win. Get the fuck.
yeah. There you
Agree,
go.
disagree.
All right.
Agree to disagree.
All right. Let's move on.
Did
from
you guys
that.
get the text I
Can we
sent
move
where
on from
Orlovsky
Damien?
almost said I don't disagree?
Oh, really?
He got it half out.
He was like,
He literally,
"Look,
I don't
dis-
and he stopped himself.
Really?
Yeah, he
That's
did.
funny.
He knew we were going to sue him.
Do we have it copyrighted? We should probably.
He knew he was about to eat his lunch.
And you guys know that the I don't disagree tramp stamp. That's not what they mean when they say copyright.
They don't. They don't mean that at all. No, the point is, so we were talking about solid versus good quarterbacks, where we were on this, right?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what we were going into.
And we were on Danny Dimes,
We
and
were
I
on
knew I
Danny
was going to
Dimes.
piss him off. Next one for us really is the other
Well,
guy.
you think he saw, we both think he's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not changing. Like I know Tommy, he agreed on Derek Carr, but I'm not Tommy on this one. I still think
What does that mean?
I think the verdict's still out.
No, but you're not Tommy on this one. What does that mean? You're saying that he's what?
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna
What?
like,
You'll never
change
admit when
my
you're,
opinion.
You'll never admit when you're wrong.
no, I'm
Like
not
him,
wrong.
who actually
That's-
will do it.
No, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'm not doing it on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dig your heels in. All right.
I'm not
Dig
digging
him
on-
in.
Dig him in. Dig him in.
I just
Dig.
think it's funny because I'm looking at Jalen Hurts' career line,
Eerily similar, aren't they?
and none of it's as good as Danny except the QBR. Now, I know that's a big stat.
That's and the other thing
That's
is
one stat, though.
That's one stat.
What about all the other ones? He had a 10.
Yeah. I mean,
One doesn't
less than
trump
8,000 yards in 3 years.
Next thing you know, you
44 TDs to 19 picks.
solid.
That's Jalen Hurts.
Solid.
His
Oh,
numbers
so
are
he's
better.
solid.
No, that's I thought that was Danny Dimes.
Oh, yeah. So I'm reading stats out.
Not the stat line. I thought you were talking Danny Dimes stats. I thought you were saying these are Danny Dimes stats, so I was saying solid.
No. You heard them
I
and
can't
thought those
see
are
that.
solid stats.
That's not what happened.
That is what happened.
No, I thought we were
That is
talking-
what happened.
No, it's not.
I was reading
The
stats
tape
out.
won't lie.
I was reading Jalen Hurts' career stats
Don't
out.
do that.
You heard them and thought,
No.
those are solid.
That's
No.
what you said.
Because you thought they were Daniel Jones' stats.
Read me Danny Dimes stats, please.
No, hold on a
Jesus
second.
Christ.
Did you just hear what I said for your man? 7,906 yards in 3 seasons.
That's okay.
What is that?
I don't know.
Less than 3,000 a year,
I did.
Go ahead.
right? Like you said about.
But he didn't have 3 full years.
Oh, but you can't say he missed games because if you look at Derek Carr,
No.
you
He
can't go back
didn't-
and say he
he
missed
didn't
games.
miss games. He didn't even play his rookie year. They
That's not
brought him
true.
in late. He got
Yeah,
like
he
4 or
played.
5 games.
Okay, so
So he played.
Let's
That's
do.
a
Let's
season.
go games to yard. How about we just do?
no,
games
no,
to
no,
yard?
no. Because when I tried to say something
Why
about
don't you wanna do
Daniel
games to
Jones'
yard, though?
injuries, you said nope, doesn't matter.
Because he didn't get those games. They're not in his stats.
What are you talking about?
Games to yard. Go games to yard.
They're not in his stats. When I said
Just
Daniel
go
Jones
games
got
to
hurt,
yards.
those games aren't in his stats.
Why won't you go game to yard? Games to yard.
Because this is the argument we're having and we're continuing to have.
But-
and you're going to admit that
I'm
either
not.
Jalen Hurts is solid
I'm not.
or Daniel Jones is good.
Either way.
Either way, you're going to back off that
not.
goddamn plank.
I'm gonna get my phone working.
I'm glad you saw where I was going there.
Dude, he said it. I don't have to do anything. Just replay it. That's all I got to do.
Thank you.
That's all I got to do.
Man, it feels good.
Man.
Oh, man.
All right.
That's so funny. Anyway,
Daniel
So-
Jones average passing yards per game 214 yards.
yep, with no
Career.
weapons. Career. With no weapons.
And no offensive line.
No
Pretty
offensive
solid.
line.
Pretty solid.
He's better than solid. He's working with dog
All of
shit.
Hurts' yards come from this year when he had, like, the best offense in the fucking league.
League.
And the best defense.
Jalen Hurts 246.7 passing yards per game.
30 more. That's one catch. One catch to a deep threat if you have it. Oh, that's right.
Or if you have two.
Or if you
Or
have
if you
two.
have two.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Of course, if you have none,
Well, if you have 2 plus a Pro Bowl tight end.
He did it.
too.
He did it one. He did it 1 year out of 4. Danny Dimes.
no, his rookie year that's 2 years out of 4.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yes,
20,
it is.
Yes, it is.
That's a good year.
That's a good
Did
year
they
for
go
a
to the
rookie.
playoffs?
He
They were a
had
shit team, and he
Joe
played
Judge. Joe
Well. No,
Judge
that was
a-
Ben McAdoo.
Even worse. Even worse. That dude. Where's that dude right now?
But he had receivers.
He's
then.
holding a freaking jock strap with a bag of
He actually, I think he might have had a couple decent
Yeah.
receivers on.
So when he had decent receivers, he was solid.
24-12 is good. That's
Your
two
rookie
more.
year, that's
you
great.
said that
This
was
year.
solid. The last year for Carr was solid.
I'm saying,
Dude, we're talking about a
he
rookie
had a good year
quarterback.
last year. I didn't say solid at all.
well,
I'm
when you
saying-
said the numbers, I said solid.
Yeah, you
I
said
never said
Last
solid.
year, you were good overall.
I thought he
solid
was
for
good.
last year.
I thought
Good
Josh
overall,
McDaniels
solid.
screwed him up. How does Josh McDaniels not know how to use the tight end? That dude Waller's a stud. You know he's a stud. How does he freaking forget about
How
it?
does Derek Carr not look at the tight
Because
end?
he's on the Bill Belichick coaching tree with Matt Patricia.
Exactly.
Like
Which just proves my point that Derek Carr is good because he had to deal with that fuck stick.
that's called like Patriots. That's called like Patriots inbreeding. Everybody gets dumber down the tree. Like
I just can't believe that you think Jalen Hurts is a solid quarterback. Coming from an Eagles fan,
That's not
that
what I
would
said.
be blasphemy if I was an
shut
Eagles.
your mouth. That's not what I
Calling that man who just took you to a Super Bowl
Shut your
solid,
mouth.
You're very ungrateful.
ridiculous.
Shut your mouth. That's
And
not
he
what
actually
I said.
outplayed Mahomes in that game. He should have won MVP.
Shameless.
You cannot.
If
put
your
that in
defense
my
had
mouth. That's
shown
not what
up-
I
He's
said.
potentially great. You called him
close.
solid.
No, he's not solid. I said he was.
I read his stats. You said
is what he
solid.
said.
It stinks.
He's elite.
You said
Oh,
solid.
jeez.
Oh,
You're going from solid to elite. 60% career passing.
He's
Elite?
elite.
Okay.
Yeah. When you do it with those rushing yards,
He's done it 1 year.
when you do it those
He's done it
rushing
1
yards,
year.
well, it just happened to be the same year he went to the Super Bowl.
done it 1
and
year.
the Giants went home.
So-
same year.
Giants weren't supposed to even be in the playoffs. You guys were
Thank
favored.
you.
But they went
You guys
home.
were supposed to be there.
went home.
Giants over under was 7.
They went
Yeah.
home. Yeah.
They
went
went.
home.
They had a
still
bad
got
team.
there.
They were in Cabo before us.
It's all right. You had the better team. You should have
Yeah,
won.
right.
You were projected to win.
All 3 times.
Yeah.
What were you-
So what? You were the better
And Tommy
team.
was like, "Oh, they can't beat me. They can't beat us 3 times."
It's not what I said.
Yes, it is.
Not what I said.
Yes, it
That's not what
is.
he
That was one of the things.
You weren't there. It was in a text.
No, but
No,
I remember.
that was one of the things that
you need to
could-
read it back to me.
That was,
Yeah, I
that
can
was
probably find it.
Bull-
No,
up,
he
I
read
never-
it back to me. He
I
read
never
it
said-
all
yeah, I read
back
it
to
on-
me.
I read it
He
on
read it
there.
on the air.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
You
he did.
said.
He really
I never
did.
said that. That was one thing that leaned towards the Giants because
It's difficult to beat
It's
a good
difficult to
team
beat
3 times a year.
a team 3 times. I never said that's why the Giants were going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope.
So
that
you said the
would-
Giants were a good team?
They were a good
Yes.
team last year. The Eagles were great.
I'm not going to go solid on Giants.
Giants
They
were
were a
good.
good team.
They were a good team. You
I was
can't
about to
have
say
fun.
they were solid. They were such
You'd
a
have been
good
off. You'd have been escorted out.
But the only reason.
I might have been a Giants
Okay,
fan.
so I will say this: the main reason they were a good team was because of Daniel Jones,
Yes.
and you can't convince me
No,
otherwise.
Saquon.
Look,
Saquon had
too.
numbers like that before, and they didn't win.
Right, Saquon. I will say
What was,
Saquon
their,
was Daniel
what were
Jones.
what was their
Saquon-
record his rookie year?
Saquon
when
had a
Saquon
great
went
year.
off.
I don't know. Saquon was great
didn't make
this
the
year.
playoffs.
But the
What
reason
was
that
their
the
record?
Giants
Hold on, look
team
it
as a
up.
The
whole
Giants
was good.
didn't like. They weren't the number 1 seed or anything this year, guys.
No, but they weren't
Calm
even supposed to
yourselves.
get in.
Yeah, but you're acting.
Never
like,
mind win a playoff
You're acting
game.
like Daniel Jones took him to the NFC Championship game, and he did it with nothing.
No, he had one weapon.
He's like
had
Tom
one
Brady.
weapon.
He's like Tom Brady on one leg.
He had one
That
weapon.
is who he was comparing him to.
I
actually.
know Tom Brady on one leg.
Tom Brady won a
was
Super
like-
Bowl
Okay.
with basically one weapon. He did. That's a fact. He did. Troy Brown. That was his only fucking weapon. He won
And
a
it's
Super
hard
Bowl.
if your one weapon is a back because
That
they
was
can just
different.
they can
those
just
Super,
load
those
up.
Super
on
Bowls
their
are
ass.
different. Those are run game Super Bowls. Those are defense.
Oh, were
Super
they? So the
Bowls.
second Super Bowl against Carolina, where he threw for 391 and 3 touchdowns, was a run game?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying. I really want to.
I don't
I
want-
really want. I want to know what you're saying. I think America. Do you want to
I
know
don't
what
wanna
he's
hear all
saying?
these useless
I'd
stats.
love to
Why'd you
know.
do that?
I don't want to hear all these.
I'd
useless
love to hear
stats.
what he's
I'm
saying.
sorry.
Do you hear what he's saying?
God, I'm sorry, Tommy.
Because 391 is a running game. That's
Look,
a
look.
product of a running game. They were
You
27th in
knew
the league
where
in
that was
rushing.
going to go.
I know.
You knew
You
it.
did
That's on
anyway.
me. That's
you
me.
couldn't even help yourself. You just,
Tommy, I didn't want to hear all
The
that.
man's a fucking encyclopedia.
oh my
He tries to be.
Call him Funkin'
You can look that up. I ain't making that up.
You don't believe that stuff?
Look it up. I ain't
I'm
making
not.
it up.
I'm not looking anything up.
Look it up. Because then you have to admit you're wrong twice.
Look, we come from a day and age where you could just say shit in an argument, all right? No. You ever heard of that?
I have. That's why I'm here to dismiss it.
Pre-Google.
All right, we ready to go for next solid versus.
But I
good?
agree with you on Derek
Yes.
Carr. I just don't agree with you
Yeah,
on
that's fine.
Saquon. You could say
He's
he's
digging
I mean, on
He's
Daniel
digging
Jones.
his heels in,
Fine.
even though he's been proved wrong
Wrong.
by himself.
By himself.
By his own.
You were self-proven. The
He's
best part
always-
about that is we didn't do it. You did it.
I'm in the bunker. I'm not coming out.
We got you.
All right.
You
Cool.
said you.
However, you pulled Jalen Hurts down into that
No, I didn't.
solid bunker with you.
There's nothing I could do. to
You
bring
pulled him
into
down.
my-
said solid.
You pulled him down.
Yeah,
Those
he's-
were his career stats.
He's like
too,
Superman. You can
Yes.
make him. You can
Dude,
force him into
the
bunker.
only thing that's putting him into the elite category is 1 year.
No, a Super Bowl.
It's 1 year.
Super Bowl.
1 year.
Super Bowl. Why do we
1
play
year.
the game? We play the
Look,
game.
I think Jalen
win.
Hurts is great.
I think he's
You
really-
said he was solid.
You said solid. I think.
I did not say Jalen
Yes, you
Hurts.
did.
was-
You
That's
did.
you putting words in my mouth.
No, he read you his stats, and you said
I
he
read
was.
you-
But I
yours.
didn't know those were her stats. I thought you were reading me.
What should it
That's
matter?
the thing.
That's
If
the
you're,
point.
You're only calling somebody good because you like them.
Yes, versus what the facts
Versus
tell you.
what their
You
stats
went by
are.
the
Oh,
facts.
I forgot. Like going to the Super Bowl doesn't count for anything.
I didn't say it didn't count.
Wait, yes, you did because it's
I think
just
he's
the
elite.
stats.
I think he's elite. You
So-
said he was solid.
So
I said he was elite. I said he outplayed Patrick Mahomes in the Super
I
Bowl.
said he was elite. You never said
You
elite.
just said he was
good.
solid. He read you his stats, and you said he was solid.
It happened.
You did.
That
It
didn't-
happened.
that's not what I said. I
That's
said
exactly
Danny
what
I
you
thought those are Danny Dimes stats.
That's his point.
Exactly.
You don't like Danny Dimes. That's the point. So
No,
he's
I
solid.
don't. Actually,
But Jalen
I don't
Hurts?
like Danny Dimes.
That's
I do not like Danny Dimes.
Why?
No, I just can't stand him. I've never been able
You
to
guys
like
have
him.
a weird.
What's wrong with
Clearly
Danny
you
Johnson?
can't stand.
Danny
If you
Johnson-
say it's just because he's a giant, I can buy that.
He's so unassuming.
No,
he looks
I-
kind of dorky. Like, what's the hate about him?
I think
He's
it's
from
just
Duke.
Maybe
That's it.
the David Cutcliffe era of Duke.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll
No,
give you
I just
If that's your reason, okay, fine.
I just think he's kind of
Look at
there. He's just kind of there.
He was not just
he's
there.
there.
This
I
year.
think he's a tough motherfucker, man.
Dude, they
He's
beat
there.
he gets his
Jacksonville.
ass beat all
Jacksonville.
the time.
He is there.
I'm
He
telling
doesn't
He
you.
is there to
shit.
take the beating.
Dude, he was
He's
third in
there.
the NFL in rushing for in quarterbacks.
Okay,
That's
Cool.
amazing.
cool.
That's not good. That's amazing.
7 rushing touchdowns.
That's amazing.
700 yards
A
rushing.
3-1 touchdown interception ratio. He's throwing a meatloaf, for Christ's sakes. And he's fucking 3-1? And that's solid to you? What the fuck you talking
I think we
about?
need to move on.
Hold on a second.
Oh, well, give us the next
Hold
one.
on,
Who's the next
before
one?
we do, hang on a second.
I'm getting a Diet Pepsi if you're going to do this again.
Yes,
You want
do
a
it.
Diet Pepsi? You want
Sure, is is Pope Catholic?
Yes. I don't know.
That's a rhetorical question.
Did the Catholic Church cover up child rape?
That's ouch. That's on TV.
Tom, are you good?
Well, that was in the newspapers. Yes, I'm fine. That was
No, Tom,
all
you
over
want
the
a
place.
drink on this?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so who's the next one that you had on the song?
Hang on, I
Solid
just
or
wanted to
good?
say, like, Danny Dimes was throwing to Meatloaf.
He won.
Shut up.
He was.
No, but you're playing Meatloaf, Derek.
Are you? All right, this is my.
If love was $40 million a year,
That's love. I call that
Danny
love.
Dimes was throwing to this fucking guy.
Have you seen this guy catch? No. You know
He's
why?
got a pretty
Because he
big-
can't.
he's got a pretty big catch radius.
He has a big mouth.
He's got those big meat hands.
I would do anything for
Meatloaf
love, but I won't
hands.
catch a goddamn pass.
No, hold on. But all right, can you turn that off?
Stop. That's annoying.
Please stop.
That's annoying.
I can't.
Meatloaf is
Craig, are
annoying.
you watching Craig Scatino? Meatloaf.
Sorry. I apologize to everybody else.
Thing is,
except
we
for
actually
Craig.
we had a sing along to this at a holiday party because we were all hammered. It was, and no one could remember the words after the first line.
We all fucked it up.
Like, it was like that's
This is
terrible.
the kind of song
Okay,
that
sorry.
like cures constipation. When you want to take a crap, you just put that on.
Why?
Why would that
because-
cure? I didn't want to.
You grit your teeth and push your asshole out when you hear that?
All right, Tommy. No, it makes you nauseous. Stick to your
I
stomach.
love that song.
You got the fire hydrant ass.
Jeez. Look, that is a classic song.
It is a classic.
And the video to go along with it?
oh, the babe in the video.
I don't know why you're shitting.
I
your
will say this:
pants.
the babe in the video alone makes that. Take.
I don't know.
The babe.
Maybe just try it.
The babe does.
Dude, you just shit your pants when Meatloaf comes on.
Not as You're an ass.
Ah, the meatloaf.
He's like, and I would do. Oh,
Thing
shit.
to take a dump.
It happened again.
I would do anything to take him.
Like, well, Doc, I've
I
got
would
something
do
going
anything
on.
to empty my bowels, but I won't do that.
So, Doc, there's this weird thing. Every time
Singing
I would
about
do
an
anything
animal.
for love comes on.
We're singing about an enemy.
I won't do
I
that.
won't do that.
All right, who's the next solid or
Yeah, we're
good?
good. Yeah, give
Yeah,
me
we
good.
did. We did.
No, you see, you had 3 of them, didn't you?
We're off the cliff. No, I got another one. Geno Smith. $35 million. Geno Smith.
He had a good year.
I'm saying
He had a good year, but overall, I'd say he's solid.
I'm saying he's solid.
Yeah, 1 good year is not enough.
After like 8 or 9,
2 in a row
Not
would
good.
2 in a row. No, that's saying he
Let
was
me help
not
you with
good.
this.
I'd say he's solid.
go ahead.
If I put a G-Men jersey on him, Tommy would be like,
No,
he persevered through 8 years. He climbed Everest till he got to
the
the
Giants
Pro
had
Bowl.
him, and he
Till
wasn't
he
good.
got to the
He
Pro
never did
Bowl.
what Danny Dimes did.
The Giants had him, and he
Still
wasn't
hasn't
good.
done what Danny Dimes did.
Geno is good.
No, he's solid.
Pro Bowl quarterback.
Geno's
playoff
good?
He had
caliber
1
Pro
good
Bowl-
year. It wasn't anything that bounced in the first round of the playoffs. It was a good year.
All right,
It was a good
I
year.
will have to admit I am Geno bias. I did watch actually Geno play.
You gotta try
love
and-
to watch Geno.
I get
play.
the bias, but you got to try and take the bias.
Well, I'm gonna.
How many years did he actually start? Did he start for the Jets too?
He started for the Jets. He started some for the Giants, but it was weird.
Was he the Giants pick originally?
No,
or
it was the
it
Jets
The
pick.
Jets pick originally. Okay.
So the Jets picked
So,
him. He
how
played
many-
in 16 games his first year,
Yeah.
14 in his second year. Then he was
what were his numbers?
in those
For those
first 2
first
years.
two, yeah. What do you do?
What's his
Completion,
overall numbers?
completion
Let's-
percentage was 55 and 59 respectively.
That's not
That's
great.
not respectable
Not great.
at all. No, you're below
12
60.
TDs to 21 picks his first year.
That's
That's
not
bad.
even
That's
solid.
not good.
That's bad.
Okay, Danny Dimes was 24
And
and
12.
12 in his first year. Probably with the worst team.
Danny Dimes, and come on, that's you can't go.
Well, we're talking about
Quarterbacks
it now.
from different time periods, different eras.
Wasn't that far back?
You're
How
like
far
a-
back
you're
are we
like
talking?
8
4
years
years
and
apart.
4 years? Yeah,
Is that
4 years
2013?
apart.
4 years?
2013 is
A
not
lot
like
of
a-
things change.
You're talking like it's a
Shut the
generation. No,
fuck
it's
up.
not. Shut the hell up with that.
All right. Anyways, let's enough about Danny.
We're not
Dimes.
talking about 97 when the rules were
I'm
different.
tired.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
tired of hearing about Danny Dimes.
Okay, so his career, let's look at his career numbers.
Okay.
64 TDs to guess how many picks?
64.
48.
Okay, that's
That's terrible.
it's not great. No, it's not good.
That's terrible. He's only 14. No, he's 16.
It's
above.
not good. It's not,
Not
good.
good.
It's not good, but it's not terrible.
Completion
We've seen
percentage
worse.
62.
Not good.
Okay.
Not good. Not terrible, but not good. It's like average.
I mean,
It's
but
average.
we're
He's
saying
average.
Derek Carr was good, and he's only at 64%.
Yeah, but that's
His-
one stat.
He's got more
It's a-
touchdown
He's got
passes,
playoff wins.
more yards.
Completion percentage is a big stat.
That's one stat, though.
Yeah.
I know, but it's one I look at as like,
Well, congratulations.
Good for you. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I also look at touchdown passes.
We'll write home
yards,
about that.
Things like that.
he's got 11,000 yards.
Jesus, how many?
How many years is that?
But so he's really only played like 3 years.
Out of
Okay.
how many? 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so if he's played 3 years, 11,000 yards, that's over 3,000 yards a year. But he's not.
Well-
he's not good.
Well, so he had 16
I'm
games.
gonna.
Listen.
He's solid. I love Gino.
Thank you.
Gino, I love
I'd say
you.
he's solid.
Saying
He's
he was
solid.
good was ridiculous.
No, he had a good year.
16 games, 14 games, then it goes 1, 2, 2, 5, 1, 4, 17 this year.
This year.
He just, all those years of really just being non-existent,
Yeah, just hanging around.
it's too hard to call the guy good.
No.
Yeah.
Off
He's
of
not-
last
he's
year.
solid.
I'd say he's solid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Last year-
solid might even be a stretch.
Last year he
but
had a good year.
64 and 48 is not good, but it's not terrible.
What was his last year? What was last
I've seen
year?
quarterback. Remember Ryan Leaf's numbers were disgusting.
Just 1 year. What was last year?
Okay, so last year, 17 games, 68% completion percentage.
That's
Okay,
very
That's
good. That's
good.
very good.
Hold on a second. Sorry, 69.
Okay.
That's very good.
69.8.
Yeah.
30 TDs, 11 picks. That's
very-
really good.
That's really good. That's bordering on very good.
And his rating was 100.9.
I'm saying that's very
Okay,
good.
so let's say this.
So I'm saying
But I
it's
don't
Gino
know that
went
he's
from
that guy.
Gino went from not good
to very good.
to very
Well,
good,
that was 1 year.
but he did it overnight because.
He literally did overnight.
But he didn't.
No, it was
He
9 years.
he hung in.
took
He
him
worked
in.
and he
Yeah.
worked and he worked.
So
and
that's
he
why I
worked.
think solid is a fair. He's solid. If he does this
Look,
again,
okay,
If he
so-
does this next year again, back to back, then
but
I'll
that's
say he's
my
good.
argument.
Well, he's only had 1 year where he's done that.
So like what I'm
The
saying
other years he
is-
started, he stunk.
yeah,
He stunk. He wasn't average. He
right.
stunk.
So 1 out of
21
8,
and 12.
he
You
was
stink.
very good. Yeah, 1 out of 8 he was very good. The rest he was not even solid.
He was I'm
Right,
saying,
that's what we're
why-
saying, not even
I'm
solid.
saying I think solid's a fair.
But I'm saying Danny Dimes was not good.
I thought you wanted to leave Danny Dimes alone.
I do. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Well, I thought you're the one who hounded us to get off Danny Dimes. Now you're
You're
bringing
right.
him back up.
All right, who else is out there? So do we all decide he's solid?
Yeah.
I think he's solid.
I think he's.
I think if he does it, tell you what, he does this again next year, then ask me this question again next
Yeah.
year.
I mean,
Then I'll say-
69% completion
If he
percentage.
does
2
69,
years in a
30
row
something,
is
and
pretty
11
good.
again, I'll say he's good.
Yeah.
Because 2 years in a row tells me you're good.
Danny Dimes has a good year next year. I'll say he's good.
Okay, but also you
had a good-
also have to understand Gino's throwing to fucking DK Metcalf,
Metcalf.
Tyler Lockett.
Lockett's a stud,
Those are
too.
pretty good receivers.
No, they're better. They're better.
mean-
They're one of the top. They're one of the top 5 duos in the league.
I don't disagree that. Damn it. That Danny Dimes. I'm always going to be.
That's why
the
he
one
keeps
that-
coming
I
back.
say it so many times.
It's like punching his ticket to the next show.
I knew as soon as I said it, I was like,
I guess I'll play this now.
I'm guilty.
all
Guilty as charged.
It's all good. Anyway, so
Do we have
no.
one more?
Do we have one more?
Good versus solid.
Good versus solid. Good versus solid. Good versus solid. Who we
Tua.
went through? Oh, he's good.
Tua.
He's good.
That's a tough one.
I know.
He's
that's
just
why
been injured. That's it. I mean,
when
when he
he's-
plays, he's good.
He's the classic case of I thought he was good without the weapons, and then he got the weapons, and he became an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
He was good without.
So he's got to be good.
He's good. I'd say he's good.
But if you look at stats,
I think up until
I think you'll look and go, huh?
no, but
watching him.
But the thing is, like he's another one like Danny Dimes who had multiple coordinators. He doesn't have a lot of weapons around him. That's why I think he's good. It's
But he had
similar.
Lockett last year.
He had Waddle last year.
That's it. I'm
He
sorry.
had Waddle
that's
last
over.
year. Yeah, which Danny Dimes has never had a
And
Waddle.
he's always had a tight. I mean, he has had a tight end. He's had a running game.
Yeah, I'd say he's
I mean,
good.
I'd say he's good.
But I'm saying but he got better because now he's got the cheat out there.
He looked much better than good.
Yeah,
when
he
had
looked
both of them.
He
out
looked
there.
elite until he got hurt.
Yeah,
He really did. He
I think
didn't
he's-
look
I think he's
He
missing
was
a-
to your point. He was in the MVP conversation until he got hurt.
he's missing a tight end.
Yeah, but he's got a running game. He's got
Yeah.
those two.
The tight
and-
end
yeah.
isn't that bad.
Who's the tight end?
Gasecki.
Gasecki.
Is
he's,
he?
I mean, he caught touchdowns.
Well, let me see. I can tell you right now.
But he's not. I mean, he's not fucking
He's not even Dallas Goddard.
Dallas Goddard.
What's his name?
Gasecki.
It's a weird one.
Mike
It's a
Gesicki.
hard to-
32 catches, 362, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah,
that's a
11.3
good tight end.
11.3 a catch. And again, that's with the Cheetah and Waddle out there with you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's
Yeah.
talk about
When it wasn't the Cheeto and Waddle, he got a lot
You
more.
got probably a lot more.
let's talk about Tua's stats.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think they back up good.
Yeah.
Per game. What are they per game? Let's go.
Well,
per
this
game.
year,
Well, I mean, his career completion percentage is 65.
that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
52 TDs to 23 picks.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah. I'd say he's good.
I say he's good.
His rating 95.
He's
Yeah.
good.
And last year with
95.
Tyreek-
That's his career rating.
yeah.
Yeah, that's way more than your
I'm saying he's good.
your guy that we called good.
He's got
you-
weapons.
Well, there's a range. There's a range.
He had Waddle last year. He had Waddle and the Cheetah this year. He had Gasecki last year with Waddle. He's always had weapons. Danny Dimes has never really had any weapons. So I'm
I
saying
think we're
you have to-
overrating Gasecki a little bit in the conversation, but he's good.
You just said last year he was.
But okay, Gasecki in addition to Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill is.
You
I
mean a guy that can catch the ball or has size?
Yeah,
Right,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like he's a target out there.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
Whereas like Danny Dimes got fucking Daniel Bellinger. You never heard of the guy.
Slayton.
And he's actually catching touchdowns. For him.
Slayton was his best.
Sorry, I
receiver.
I shouldn't have done that. My bad.
He did it.
I know, but you're right.
You did it again. You know you did. You were back there again. Oh, but Danny Dimes, like, you won't leave it alone, Mister. Let's get away from this.
I'm not a. I told you the only guy I guess I like.
You
from-
can't just do.
Only guy I like from Duke is Grant Hill.
That's fine, but the point is we moved off of that twice now, and you keep going back to it.
Tua, that was a good one though.
Tua.
That was a good one. All right, so that was a pretty quick good. Anybody else?
No.
I think it was.
That
I
was
think he was. Yeah, I think it was pretty easy when you think about it.
trying to think who else is out there. Is anybody else that
Like young guys that are on
well,
the
there
cusp.
really isn't because like they're. Let's be honest.
Jared Goff,
Well, that's
good or solid?
There you go. That's a tough
that's a
one.
That's
Tough
a tough one, I
one.
think. Jared Goff. He's
Been to a
Su-
Super Bowl.
Been to a Super Bowl.
Jeez.
Had to deal with Matt Patricia. We all know what that was like. And then look when he didn't. When he lost.
He's still alive.
The fact that he survived that.
And he's better.
He's better. Of course, he's better. He had a borderline Pro Bowl year. I mean,
The guy.
you got to get better when you move on from him.
Right.
You
guy
can't get any
called-
worse.
The guy calling the plays now can't hide his play chart and his beard.
It's the ugliest looking beard too. He looks like
God.
Bluto from Popeye.
I hate Pat. I hate him.
Like you hate him. I'm ready to kill
I
him.
hate Patricia.
Ugh.
When they said like he might be our linebacker.
Why are they even talking about a
thought-
linebackers coach?
Yeah, I don't. Well,
So here's the thing about Jared Goff. Let's remember, he's always had an offense.
not always. There's-
Detroit 2 years ago.
Yeah,
With that guy calling the plays, you don't have an offense.
yeah.
That guy negates that. He's proven it twice now. He's
Yeah,
done it
and
two
Goff
different-
actually.
he's done it.
He survived.
Matt Patricia has proven in 2 different places now he can destroy an offense.
Oh, Patricia was calling the plays
Yes.
last year.
Yes.
No, not last year. Year before.
Year before. Last year he was.
He was
New
the
England.
head coach.
Last year he was fucking up New England's offense. This is 2 years.
Okay,
before.
so here are Jared Goff. But I mean, like when he was on the Rams, they always had.
They went to a Super Bowl. They lost to the
had-
But they
Patriots.
had
Right, they had
Robert
big
Woods.
talent.
They had.
Yeah, but he delivered. He
They
got
had
him
two,
there.
They had 2 number ones.
Who
Woods and Cup.
did he have?
Was Cup there then?
I think they had Woods and Cups on the same team.
Cup wasn't there in 2016, was he?
I don't
They
know.
lost
Look
to
it
the
up.
Patriots in 2018.
Look it up. I'm pretty sure
All
he
right.
had.
Well, here are the numbers for our friend Jared Goff.
Okay, go ahead.
Completion percentage, career 64. His highest 67. He did that 2 years in a row. One his first year in Detroit
Okay.
and his last year in L.A.
Yeah.
He's got 155 TDs to 70 picks. It's pretty good.
That is good. So 175 to 50? Is that what you said?
No, it was
155 to 70.
Yeah, it was a little bit more than 2 to 1.
That's good.
That's
2 to
good.
1. Yeah. If it's 2 to 1, it's good.
And his rating 99.3. I'm sorry.
good.
92.
92. That's what.
92,
Yeah,
so he's
that's
good.
He's good. That's what we said. David Carr was 92. So Derek Carr. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's good. He's
All
good.
right. I'll call him good.
What I would say is Cooper Cup. Let's see Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup.
Yeah, that was a good one. Jared Goff
That was good.
could be all over the place.
2017 was his rookie year, Jared Goff.
Yeah.
So in the
I got it
second year,
2016.
oh, by the way, the second year he got hurt and knocked out for the season. Cup only played 8 games the year they went to the Super Bowl. He got knocked out. They went to the Super Bowl after they lost him.
Yeah.
So that means he stepped up and he lost one of his best receivers. Because then after that,
Was that with the OBJ? Was that OBJ?
OBJ came this year.
No, OBJ came the year they won.
The one with Matthew
Yeah,
Stafford.
that's
He
right.
wasn't there before then.
No, he
First
wasn't.
year-
Okay, yeah.
No.
What
So
was
he
I
went to the
thinking?
Super Bowl after he lost him. That's pretty damn good right there. So I'd say he's
What was I
good.
thinking? Yeah,
I'd
and
say
they
that
always
was-
they
that
always
was
had that
before
same
Cup
tight
was
end
on.
too.
Before
Right?
Cup-
They
well,
always
Cup-
had that same tight end forever, Everett or
Was it Everett?
who's the guy that always they always had the same tight end.
Anyway,
Feels like.
so he's good. So
Anybody
anyway,
else?
I don't know. Russell Wilson.
Oh,
I think we have to end on Russell Wilson.
Wow.
We're gonna end this segment on Russell
Richmond native.
Wilson.
Oh
Richmond
god, he is a Richmond native.
We're gonna end this segment on Russell
That's a
Wilson,
tough
which
one.
I think is
It's an easy one.
I mean, it's a tough one in terms of
It's an
like
easy one.
his last year being so
It's all,
bad.
it basically comes down to whether or not you believe that last year is Russell Wilson or not.
I think last year is Russell Wilson without a coach.
Really? You think it's all coaching?
We're gonna find out because Sean Payton
Yeah.
can coach. We're about to find out.
I think that.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that. The jury's still out.
So you're
I
saying
wanna
you
see.
don't disagree?
I don't disagree.
I was just checking that.
Yeah.
All right.
You
there
can't say
go.
I'm not disagreeing.
I'm just saying the jury's still
Just
out.
come out and say it.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with him.
All right.
I'm just waiting to see because he could be right.
Well, of course he could be right. We're saying, what's your opinion?
I'm saying I'm saying I don't know.
I'm asking your opinion.
What is the harm in saying I don't know?
No. Look, I respect that. None of us. My point is, none of us know.
But
What
there
do
are
you
times
think?
when I actually think I do know. So
No, but
I don't
nobody,
know.
nobody ever really knows. I'm asking you what you think.
If you're
Of
judging,
course you don't know.
judging him, you
if
have
you want
to
to do that, we won't have a fucking show.
If you're judging
hey, what do you think
him-
about the Celtics? I don't know.
If you, I'm saying there are times I don't know.
What do you think about Larry Bird?
And there are
I don't
times
know.
I know, and there are
What do you
times
think
I
happens
don't.
after we die?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Now get a grip. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know.
Now that is one I truly don't know.
I don't know.
What I think?
No,
though?
I'm saying I don't know.
think there's something.
So anyway, the bottom line is,
I do. I think. There's
I would
something.
say you can't
I don't
judge.
think- I
You
don't think any of
can't.
us
You
can
can't
concede
judge
what it
Russell
is.
Wilson's whole career on one bad year.
I agree with
That's-
that.
I would say he's good overall. Last year he stunk. Because overall he won a Super Bowl. However he did it, he did it.
Okay.
He's made multiple Pro Bowls. I'd say he's good.
But let's look at Russell Wilson's last 3 years. Okay.
How does 3 overweigh like 9?
No, it's not about overweighing it. Is this his trajectory? Like, is he?
Sinking?
Look, he was great. He used to be great.
I'm saying that's why I think he's good right now. I don't think he's great anymore.
Who
But,
has?
but if he's sinking,
Okay.
next year could be worse.
If we really want to take this to the next level, I think I have a good way to do it.
How?
All right.
I Google.
No.
What?
That's been getting it done.
Who has the better year next year? Russell Wilson or Aaron Rodgers? They
do you
both
know?
have a Super Bowl.
That is
I
good.
think you have to. Well, I have to wait and see
But hang
where
on,
he
let me-
goes.
can I finish with the stats real quick?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
That is
I
a
like
great question. I like the question.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Well, so last 3 years was Russell Wilson. Fuck it, we'll go back 4. Completion percentage.
Look at him. Just, he's spending house money over here.
No. No, look.
Fanning it out.
This is these stats aren't helping my these stats aren't helping my argument. So, last 4 years. Fuck it, we'll go back 5 years. I'm not driving.
This guy.
His last 4 years, 66, 68, 64, and 60. completion percentage.
60 was this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was
So
a stinker. Yeah.
he's progressively come down, but
He
not,
has.
I mean, he's still 60%. Okay, TDs. So 4 years ago, 31-5.
That's awesome.
That's great.
That's great.
It's fucking great.
That's great.
Year before that, 35-7.
That's great too. Same. That's
Okay,
great.
so
That's not good. That's great.
that's great.
Yeah.
So 31-5 4 years ago, 40-13 3 years ago.
40. That's great.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
2 years ago, 25-6. That's
Still very
really
good. That's very good.
Last year, 16-11.
That stinks.
So yeah, it's not as if
him.
he's been falling off a cliff.
No.
Well,
He
2
had
years
one
ago,
bad
he started.
year.
You can see the dip. 2
It
years
is
ago.
different.
and probably like why they let him walk.
Yeah, because
right?
I mean, he went 3 years ago was 40-13. Then
Mm-hmm.
he dropped to 25-6. But completion percentage wise, he only dropped 4% from 68 to 64.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, 68% to
That
64.
tells me that something else may have been going on. Receivers may have been hurt too. I think
4
it's-
percentage
I think
points is
I
that
think
much?
yeah, it's a lot.
So let's think about this. So what I'm saying is this: is if you think that's an anomaly, and you think that
So
Nathaniel,
25-6 is still good.
but Nathaniel Hackett, you think Nathaniel Hackett is a
This is why I'm saying
Is a
the
tool.
We're going to find out.
I think
Because Peyton, I will say this: Sean Payton is the best offensive coach he's ever had.
there's two things that'll happen. There's two things that can happen in my mind. Either Russell Wilson is like the second coming of Drew Brees, or Sean Payton gets rid of him.
Yeah.
Those are literally like the two things I can.
Yeah, but he's got a bunch of guaranteed money too. He's in that's a similar deal to Deshaun
Yeah,
Watson.
the
isn't
problem
it?
is if he stinks again, he
Yeah.
can't. What's he going to get for him? His
I
market
know.
will stink.
Well, no, he
He's
may not have to get anything for
going
him.
to have to eat a lot of that money.
But Sean
'cause
Payton,
people aren't going to pony up. for
Sean
that
Payton
money.
will find somebody. I mean,
Okay.
Jesus, he'll find somebody to throw the ball. He almost made James.
No,
Jameis
he
Winston
will.
a starting quarterback.
I'm not saying he
saying
won't
maybe
find
draft
some-
somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
they'll
saying
figure
He'll
he'll
something
have
out.
to fucking.
Yeah, I'm not saying he won't
some
find
guys.
some. I'm saying what will he get for Russell Wilson?
He will nothing.
'Cause
If he
yeah.
falls off a cliff, nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
So after looking at his stats, my God, his.
What?
So if he is falling off a cliff, it's because of how many times he's been sacked in his career.
I think
He's been hit a lot.
482
He's been
times.
hit a lot.
I think
55 last year.
I think Sean Payton. If Sean Payton gets through,
I'm wondering.
I think
how bad-
that's
that could have been coaching to your point.
I think Sean Payton gets
Will
through to
Russell Wilson.
yeah,
I get
and I think Russell Wilson.
Because Russell Wilson knows if he doesn't respond to this guy, he's done.
I think it's a bounce back.
Because he's got the.
I really think Russell
Wilson knows this guy's reputation.
and I think Russell Wilson's going to have a better year than Aaron Rodgers next year.
That's bold.
I don't think it is. Because really, what are Rodgers' options right now? The Raiders,
The
And-
Jets,
the Jets.
The
and-
Jets are his best option.
maybe not. Like, what do you have to give to
I
get
think
Aaron
offensively, it's
Rodgers?
the Raiders.
How much of that money? Like, there's a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
you
questions.
already said the Raiders aren't. The Raiders have no
I'm
defense.
saying they have more weapons on offense. They have better weapons on offense. Devontae
Right, but
Adams,
the Jets have a top
five
four
defense. Yeah, look, I'm not saying that he's. I'm saying in terms of if he wants to put up numbers, the Raiders are his best option. You know why? They're going to be behind a lot. He's going to throw.
No,
the
he
whole
doesn't want to
thing.
put up number. I'm talking about his best option to win.
To win.
I think it's the Jets.
It's Green Bay. Because
I don't think so.
His best
Yeah.
option was before
To win
he
is. I'll
started-
tell you why. Because it's the easier conference.
The Lions.
He's not winning.
The Lions are going to be even
agree.
better.
He's
next
not.
year.
I'm saying, but still, the AFC is tougher than the
Yeah,
NFC
for sure.
Still,
I
it
agree.
is.
I agree with the best
Still,
place
it
to
is.
win.
You look at this. The top
the
four guys
Packers.
we don't even know where Lamar Jackson's going yet. But what if Lamar ends up on the Jets or Miami
Well, yeah, I mean that'd be
or
good.
something like that, or freaking
San Fran.
Well, if he goes out there, that's great.
Yeah, I don't.
But,
Okay, so
I'm saying Aaron's
I
best
think
shot.
the Jets are the best team right now, in my opinion.
For
If you-
what?
Like if you put him on it, I think they would be better than
In
any
terms
of the
of-
other teams.
of the other- of
But
those
you could
three-
be right. If the NFC is weaker, then the Packers could have a
depends on
better
how-
chance.
I
to win.
think Vegas has a better offense. I think the Jets have a better defense than Vegas, but Vegas has a better offense.
But
They just do.
But Aaron Rodgers on the Jets would have more wins than Aaron Rodgers on the Raiders, I think.
Yes.
I don't know that because Miami and
I-
Buffalo are both going to be good. New England's
I-
going to be better.
I know
Miami doesn't know
that.
what they're doing at quarterback.
If Tua comes back, Miami's a playoff team.
Tua will come
Miami
back.
was-
and
Miami
Tua will
gave
get
Buffalo-
concussed again.
We don't know that.
And Josh Allen is turning this way.
The Patriots are going to be better because they get rid of McDaniel. They were a playoff team 2
All
years
right.
ago. Or rather,
So
Patricia.
if they
They'll be
keep-
better. The division's going to be better. It is.
So if
That's where
Danny
he
Dimes
goes.
gets a weapon, does he do a Jalen jump.
Jalen Hurts jump.
I don't
Does
know
he
that it would be
do-
that because the
got-
Eagles are
the Eagles got
such
two of
a
'em.
solid team.
What about the
Eagles-
Bills? What about Josh Allen?
What about him?
Well,
He's-
that's the other place Dable was.
He needs another.
So what about him?
He needs a number 2. You don't have the Buffalo's.
No,
not
but I'm
number two.
saying he got his number 1
Yeah.
in Buffalo, and he made his jump. You think Danny Dimes makes a jump with
Yes,
number 1?
I think he does. Yeah, I definitely do.
I mean, he'll
The
be
Giant-
better. He'll be better than he was last year. I'm trying.
See, right there, a Giants fan.
I said he makes a jump.
No, but he said this is a Giants fan saying he's not saying he's going to make a jump. He says,
No, I mean, I'm like,
He's
what
I
jump
know-
are you talking about? Like, I don't think the Giants are going to the Super Bowl to get a number 1 receiver.
But is he making the
Yeah.
jump into the play of like a Josh Allen, same level play as Josh Allen?
I mean,
He rushed for the same amount of yards. He did.
I don't know.
Actually, I think
how
he
to
rushed
answer
for
that.
more touchdowns.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's like a top 3 quarterback.
4, top 4. He's 4. It's,
I mean, that'd be quite
it's
the jump.
Mahomes, Hurts, Burrow, and probably him, in that order.
I mean, if he gets a number 1,
Right
there's
now.
no.
I put
Okay,
Lamar out
I'll
of
say
it.
this about Daniel
I
Jones:
know.
if he gets a number
He's got more
1,
playoff wins than Lamar.
I don't care.
if he
I
gets
do.
a number 1, there's no way you can tell me he's not a top 10 quarterback anymore. I guarantee that. I think
that's a
he's
jump.
top. Yeah,
A top 10?
yeah, I think
I
he's
think
top
he's-
10 already.
I don't. I think he's-
I'm
I
saying
think he's
if he
12
gets
or
a number
13,
1,
but-
you have no argument to say that because that's the jump he'll make.
Maybe he'll go from 15 to 10.
No, I think he's 12 now.
think
That
he's
he
higher
goes.
than
He gets
15
number
now.
1. He goes into the top 10. One of those top 10
I
guys.
wish we had time to
retired.
just draft. Who you drafting? Who you drafted? All the way down the line. See when we get to Danny Dimes. But that
Depends on
would,
the
that would
offense
be
around him.
brutal for people watching. So let's not do that.
That's yeah.
But
We're
we
gonna
already did that basically.
kind
kind
of.
of.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break, boys and girls. We're gonna find Joe Boo and Yoda because someone has to make some sense out of this. So why not those two? In any event, it is Man Up Monday.
That was
We will
fun.
see you on the other side when we come back. Segment 2, NBA basketball. Oh baby.
Go
Oh,
New York, go New
baby.
York, go.
Oh,
Go New
baby.
York, go New
We will
York,
see you on the
go.
other side.